Hello everyone, welcome to the IAS Mentor Ancient History series. We are continuing Post-Mauryan period. In this video, we will understand who are the powerful emperors in Deccan region and what was their contribution. In Post-Mauryan period, the Deccan region was under a dynasty called Satavahana dynasty. At their maximum extent of the empire, they ruled in these areas. This is the region. This region, they connected with outside empire as well. They had trade relations with West Asia, and they have relationship with this side also, Sri Lanka, Southeast Asia. Already relationship was going on before Post-Mauryan itself. Now during this time period, the intensity will increase further. The Satavahanas almost ruled for, you can see, late 2nd century BC to 224 CE. 224 CE means what? 3rd century CE. 2nd century BC to 3rd century CE. That means how many? Almost 500 years. They ruled for 500 years. Now you can understand, entire Post-Mauryan period itself 500 years. That means almost throughout the Post-Mauryan time period, they played very important role. That shows how strong these emperors were. Identify the places from the prelims point of view. You have to understand what are the locations, geographic locations. Because this is the region where they were ruling, they were promoting economic activities, maintaining law and order, social stability, social inclusion. They also patronized various religions. Religion wise also, they did not patronize only one sort of religion. Brahmanical tradition, Buddhism, Jainism, various tribal sects were also there. All were encouraged during their time period. That is why any empire means first we have to see what are the important locations. These locations only prelims questions. Identify this eastern side. If you see the eastern side, Amaravati is there. Amaravati. Neighboring Amaravati, there was one more place also called Dhanya Kataka. Dhanya Kataka. Another place is in the eastern side, Nagarjuna Konda. But most important place are Amaravati, Dhanya Kataka. Amaravati was even capital of Satavahanas in the eastern side. In present day, it is there in Andhra Pradesh. Come back to Maharashtra side. There is a place called Pratishtana, also known as Python or Pratishtana. Observe this one. Was there any kind of Mahajanapada in this area? Yes, Ashmaka Mahajanapada. Like Magadha Mahajanapada later became Mauryan dynasty, Mauryan empire. Similarly, Ashmaka Mahajanapada gradually conquered by different kingdoms. It came under Mauryans, and after the decline of Mauryans, Satavahanas ruled this area. What are the rivers? If you see, Godavari river and Krishna river. Identify the present day states also. In the west side, Maharashtra. In the eastern side, Telangana and Andhra Pradesh, parts of Karnataka. So Maharashtra, Karnataka, Telangana, Andhra Pradesh. These are the core regions of Satavahanas. At their maximum extent, this was the empire. From the prelims point of view, identify the places. Where is Amaravati? It is in Andhra region. Dhanya Kataka, where it is located? Andhra region. Already you know different regions. Always remember, regions means You have to have idea. Northwestern means what? Gandhara region. Odisha means Kalinga region. Pataliputra means Magadha region. Amaravati means Danyakataka means Andhra region. Identify. This is how. Match the following type are Danyakataka located in which place? Takshila is located in which place? Toshali located in which place? These are the names of those time period. This is how. So after understanding the geographic location, understanding their rivers, places, the exact location of the empire, now let us see the contemporaries. Who are the contemporaries? Because any empire means empire will not grow. They have to fight with neighbors, then only empires will grow. Kingdoms start as a small kingdom, but after some time they are going to become very powerful kingdoms, and one day they are also called empires. So in simple definition of empire is very large kingdom. Now when they are expanding, now if rajas are expanding, they are going to fight with neighboring kingdoms. Who are the neighbors? From this angle also prelims questions used to come. Identify. We are talking about the post-Mauryan time period. Already we have seen in post-Mauryan time period various dynasties. What are various dynasties? Shungas, Shatavahanas, Mahamegavahanas, Chola, Pandya, Chera. Shungas replaced by Kanvas. Identify this. These are various Indian dynasties. Shunga or Kanva. What is the important or the major center of power is Magadha. Shatavahanas, Deccan. Mahamegavahanas, Kalinga. That's why often we used to see in the prelims questions Kalinga, Andhra, Gandhara, these are the terms. Chola, Pandya, Chera, they are known as Sangam kingdoms. Deep south. As I told in the previous videos, there is no single empire. This is multiple kingdom. Now at the same time, when it comes to northwest, Greeks, Shakas, Kushanas, Parthians, different foreign dynasties are also there. Now, if you combine in the post-Mauryan time period of 500 years, how many rulers are ruling here? You can see at least 1, 2, 3, 6, 10 different kings or kingdoms over there, different dynasties. Now, who are the contemporaries to Shatavahanas means? What is the Satavahana time period? Shatavahanas period is, they were ruling 500 years. Entire post-Mauryan period they were there. That means at some point of time, all the other people are contemporaries to them. Now, conflict also going to come when they are powerful. Whoever is powerful neighbor, the conflict is going to emerge. Particularly during their time period, Shakas were very powerful. They share boundary or border. When Shatavahanas were at the height of their power, Shakas were also at the height of their power. Now, when two powerful empires are sharing boundary, conflict is about to emerge. Shakas and Shatavahanas are going to fight continuously. Already one term I introduced, outsider Sanskrit text used to refer Yavanas as Greeks. At one point of time, they are going to fight with the Greeks as well. So what is the term? Yavana. There is one more term called barbarians or outsiders. That is a very common term in the Roman language. That is known as Mleshchas. Mleshchas. So initially, when there was a fight, enmity will be there. Enemy related terminology also come in the literature. But after some time, after fighting for so many decades, then they feel that fighting is not going to help anyone. Let us have a peaceful relationship. Then thereafter, they are going to try to live peacefully. That is how humanity is progressing. Initially fight. After some time, both parties will not gain anything. Then let us live together peacefully. That is how. But as long as enmity continues, these kind of terms are going to be there. But after they become friends, then these terminologies need not to be taken seriously, because they will also become part of Indian tradition only. Initially foreigners, but once they come and settle in Indian subcontinent, naturally they are going to become part of Indian subcontinent. Today, is there any kind of distinction? That is there any person called Shaka? Is there any person called Greek, Kushana? Everyone we are calling Indians only. That is how over a period of time, these terminologies also will become irrelevant. But when the conflicts were going on, these terminologies are often used to describe the enemies. So this is the context. This is how you have to see history also. Otherwise, if you take literally these terms even in the present times also, then you are going to create enmity among the public. That happened thousands of years ago, but still you will feel enmity between different communities. This is how you have to see. At this point of time, they were different foreigners. Shatavahanas were fighting against Greeks also, Shakas also. And then they are going to fight with Kalinga rulers also. In this manner, continuously there were conflicts and they maintained this empire. Identify this one. When it comes to other side, in the west side, a very powerful empire was their contemporary. That empire name is Roman Empire. All right, Roman Empire. So this is very, very powerful empire at this point of time. Shatavahanas and Romans were trading with each other. From India, textiles were exported, spices were exported, ivory was exported. From there, what Indians were getting? Gold, silver. When you export the products, you will get it. Today, if you export products, you will get dollars. In those times, gold is like dollar, and gold and silver, bullion was coming. That's why one of the Roman author also was not very much happy about this trade, because they are losing gold and silver, Indians are gaining gold and silver. But Indians are very good in manufacturing and sending manufactured products. That's why there was an author called Pliny. He used to say that Roman gold is draining towards India. It's very exact opposite. British people during British time period, Indian resources drained to London. But during this time period, European gold is draining towards India. And we did not conquer it. That is the trade that was happening. So that is how, like today, it is in the same context when Indians are exporting more and more to USA. USA is trying to import tariffs. They are saying that Indians are taking their economic activities. So you can apply in the similar kind of context. It shows the weight of India in international trade. That is. All right. So these were the contemporaries. To understand Satavahanas, first you have to know their geography and the people who are living along with them. Then the rest of the story is the interaction among these areas and these people only. All right. Now, when it comes to the rulers, who are the different rulers? Identify. He is considered as the founder, Simuka. Then gradually, one after the other, they were trying to expand their empires. Shatakarni was the first great ruler who expanded his empire. Greatest of everyone is Gautami Putra Shatakarni. greatest of all. Gautamiputra Shatakarni. Shatakarni one, first great ruler. Gautamiputra Shatakarni, greatest of all, and Shimuka was the founder. Prelims point of view also, founder, greatest of all, Gautamiputra Shatakarni. Try to remember like Shimuka, Kanha, Shatakarni 1, Shatakarni 2, Gautamiputra Shatakarni, Vasishtiputra Pulumavi, Vasishtiputra Shatakarni, Yagnashri Shatakarni. If you identify the names of these people, one interesting element is coming. Gautami Putra, Vasishti Putra. Gautami Putra, Vasishti Putra means they are keeping their mother's names in front of their real name. So what is happening here? This shows the importance they are giving to their mothers. Gautami Putra, Vasishti Putra. Does it mean they were not following patriarchal order? No, they were patriarchal families only. That means eldest member, male member only lead the family. It's not that only queens ruled, kings only ruled. But when it comes to the respect, they respected women by keeping their mother's names also to the ruler names. Another important prelims question. These are various important rulers. Now, one after the other. Let us see what is their contribution. First one, Simuka. Then second one, Shatakarni. Identify this one. This is the one. Initially, there is a place in Maharashtra, Pratishtana. There is a debate whether Satavahanas did emerge from Maharashtra region or Andhra region or Telangana region. Another one, Kotilingala, present day Telangana. Pratishtana is in present day Maharashtra. In these areas, it seems, 4 regions, Shatakarni once started expanding as much as he could. His information comes, whatever he has done, whatever achievements he has done, comes from his wife, or queen Naganika. Nanegat inscription. There is a place in Maharashtra. Nanegat inscription. If we go here, Nanegat. Identify this one. Near Junnar region, Nanegat, Maharashtra, in Western Ghats. It is near Pune region. Near Pune region, there was an inscription. From this inscription, we get details about Shatakarni. 1. What are the important highways here? Now, by this time, you know what are these highways. This name is Uttarapada and this name is Dakshinapada. UPSC is giving more importance nowadays to the regional kingdoms. That's why I am giving more weightage to regional kingdom. Dakshinapada, he captured these regions. Now, once you capture the royal highways, then entire economic activities which is passing through the highway, you are going to control it, then you become rich. That is how he controlled this region and he gradually made this region powerful. Godavari region came under his control. Dakshinapada came under his control. Now, once you capture the highway, then it becomes easy for you to further capture the neighboring territories. So, that is how once you capture the strategic places, then strategic places will help you to become even more stronger in this way. Now, meanwhile, When this is happening here, Shakas, initially Greeks, then Greeks were displaced by Shakas, and Shakas were also trying to capture these regions. So naturally, what is going to happen? Conflict is going to happen. They are gradually coming. Meanwhile, there is like all the small tribal people who were there, they captured and they tried to maintain this. Next one. They captured this. When it comes to Gautami Putra Shatakarni, Gautami Putra Shatakarni, around 130 CE, around this time period. Let us see. These are the Gautami Putra Shatakarni. Identify somewhere 86 to 110. This is one timeline. Around 130, there is a different timeline. One problem about Shatavahanas is we don't have exact years or numbers, the dates. We do not have exact dates when they ruled. Now you identify this. His reign is dated variously. 86 to 110, one source. 103 to 127, 106 to 130 CE. In this way, it was there. Our major source is Puranas and the existing literature. Based on that, historians are trying to make it. That's why these dates are not very clear. Even though so many rulers, at least 30 rulers were there in Satavahana dynasty, but we hardly know. That is how the importance of sources comes from in this kind of scenarios. Had we have more resources, we would have known about Satavahanas even better. Around this time period, by this time period, gradually Satavahanas made their presence. He even defeated a Shaka ruler called Nahapana. And also, whatever Nahapana gave coins during his time period, after defeating Nahapana, these coins were restruck with the images of Gautami Putra Shatakarni and also information about Shatavahanas to indicate that Shakas were defeated by Shatavahanas. Their main area of contention is the west coast and Gujarat region. Gujarat and west coast, because both are very important. Conflict used to happen between them. One Shaka ruler called Nahapana was defeated by Gautami Putra Shatakarni, and even his coins were also struck. Archaeologists discovered a huge amount of these coins in a place called Jogaltambi in Maharashtra. So already how many areas you are getting? Pratishtana, Dhanyakataka, Amaravati, Jogaltambi, Nanegad. Identify. All these are potential prelims questions. Be very careful. Restruck. Now he is known for maintaining law and order, patronizing various religious monks, all sorts of religions, and also known for having his mother's name in front of his name. Our source of information also from Nashik inscription. Already you got two inscriptions now, Naneghat inscription, Nashik inscription. Naneghat inscription related to Satakarni 1. Nashik inscription related to Gautami Putra Shatakarni. This inscription is given by Gautami Balashri. Identify this one. Whatever source of information we are getting about Shatavahanas, preserved by the royal queens, royal family members, women royal family members. Otherwise, if we don't know this one, then it becomes difficult to reconstruct this history. If there was no Naganika inscription or Naneghat inscription, it becomes difficult to reconstruct it. So it shows, one is whatever source we are knowing about Shatavahanas, the credit goes to the royal women, and also the naming of the rulers adding their mother's names in front of their names also. That shows the kind of power women were having in Satavahana empire. Gautami Balashri. Gautami Balashri. Alright. So this is how Gautami Putra Shatakarni made empire very, very powerful. He is considered as the greatest ruler. Maximum extent he was ruling during his time period. From east coast to west coast, Madhya Pradesh to Karnataka region. So this is how greatest extent they were ruling. After that, his son Vasishti Putra Pulumavi, Yagnashri, different rulers were there. Identify some of the rulers here. Vasishti Putra Pulumavi, then Shatakarni, Yagnashri Shatakarni. Likewise, these rulers not that much importance, but when it comes to the greatest who expanded politically, Shatakarni I and Gautami Putra Shatakarni are two powerful rulers. But during other periods of time, different developments have taken place. For example, after him, Vasishti Putra Pulumavi came to power. Now, when Vasishti Putra Pulumavi came to power, already Shakas were defeated by Gautami Putra Shatakarni. Now, Shakas wanted to take revenge. During this time period, there was a powerful Shaka ruler. When Vasishti Putra Pulumavi was ruling in this region, there was a ruler called Shaka ruler Rudradaman. Was a Shaka ruler. Now he wanted to make Shaka power more powerful. In that process, naturally conflict is going to come. During Vasishti Putra Pulumavi, that conflict once again revived Shakas and Satavahanas. This time, Rudradaman defeated him. Earlier, Gautami Putra Shatakarni defeated Shakas. Now Shakas defeated Vasishti Putra Pulumavi. But to maintain friendly relations, war is one thing, friendly relation, there was even matrimonial relationship as well. Daughter of Rudradaman married to Vasishti Putra Pulumavi so that they will maintain friendly, peaceful relations between two kingdoms. Since ancient times, we have seen in Mahajanapada time period also, Bimbisara was having a different matrimonial relationship with different kingdoms, Lischavis, Kosala, Madra, and so on. That is one of the standard practice of those times. Through matrimonial relationship, for some time they try to maintain peaceful relationship. In this context, Rudradaman daughter and Vasishti Putra Pulumavi married. Rudradaman Shaka, Vasishti Putra Pulumavi Shatavahanas. This is how. Next, after this, gradually empire started declining, and this empire replaced by their own feudatories. Like in case of Andhra region, Ikshwakus, they are going to emerge as very powerful rulers. In Maharashtra, Vakatakas are going to take the place after Shatavahanas. What are the reasons for the decline of any kind of empire? Already you know various factors for the decline of empire. Number one, weak successors. Second one, bureaucracy corruption. As a result, financial crisis will come. Identify this. Weak successors. Financial crisis will come. Then their own feudal lords will declare independence. And the fourth one, invasions, external threats. So first three, internal threats and external threats. When weak successors are there, their army will not be improved, their administration will not be in efficient manner. As a result, they are going to gradually face various challenges. Finally, they are going to disintegrate. Their own feudatories will declare independence in certain territories. Foreign territories, foreign kingdoms occupy certain territories. In that way, empire is going to collapse. All right. This is how the Satavahanas political history. So here we are considering only Satavahana's political history, but Satavahanas contributed a lot. Like they have a different unique administrative system also. In fact, they are going to inherit from Mauryans. They will continue the Mauryan tradition. On top of it, they are going to innovate something. Next, they contribute for economy also. They contribute for art and culture also. These are all various things that we are going to see as part of respective topics after finishing political history. I hope it's very clear. Many people names, many region names came. Everything, every personality, every place is very important, very crucial for examination point of view. I will show you the questions also. Let us try to analyze. Identify this one. What is the question? In which one of the following regions was Dhanya Kataka, which flourished as a prominent Buddhist center under the Mahasanghi castle located? Dhanya Kataka. Andhra, Gandhara, Kalinga, Magadha. Do you see? 2023 questions only. You see the options. Whatever terminology is there, that is what we are every day we are seeing. Second one. Who among the following rulers wrote Gada Saptasati? This is with respect to art and culture. Like Gautami Putra Shatakarni, there was a ruler called Hala, and he was very much interested in patronizing art and culture. So this shows now by this time, even rulers themselves started writing. Generally, scholars, different scholars, learned people, sages used to write, contribute or compose certain new knowledge. But now even rulers themselves started showing interest. So here answer I am giving Hala. But you see the options: Simukha, Shatakarni, Hala, Pulumavi. You see the names of the rulers. This is how questions used to come. You answer this question in the comment box. All right. This is how the political history of Shatavahanas. We will continue with another kingdom, because in post-Mauryan time period, as I said, multiple kingdoms will come. Each and every kingdom is important because they have contributed for economy, society, art and culture, and their political history is very unique. We will go one after the other in this manner. All right, go through so far. Now already by this time period, most of the issues are going to be covered. Many issues already covered in ancient India by this time. Many questions used to come even if you follow up to this point also. At least 60% of ancient questions you can answer. Only few topics are left, that also going to come in coming videos. All right, all the best. Thank you.